Willie D Live.
It's Willie D, y'all, back with another episode of information and instructions to help you navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. Coming live and direct from the nation's capital, a legend, icon, a Grammy, something I ain't never got, man, but I really want to cuss right now, but I'm going to go and salute you on it.
You damn sure deserve it. I appreciate that.
Grammy Award-winning Nelly is in the building, man. Nelly, man, hey, King, it's good to talk to you. It's good to chop it up with you, man.
You too, my brother. You too.
Say, man, I knew that we was gonna be talking soon, but I didn't know we was gonna be talking about this.
Yeah.
Yes. So, man, when I hear people talking about performing at Trump's inauguration, you know, I'm hearing all types of things, and then next thing you know, somebody say Nelly performing, and I say, hell no, I say, hell no. Picked up the phone, say, man, don't do it, reconsider, you know. And you told me something that was very interesting. And at first, the conversation for me was I just wanted to know what you was thinking, but after you explained what your position, man, you know, I had to fall back a little, you know, because all of us have different experiences and we all do things according to our experiences and, you know, how we move. The way Nelly do something might be different from the way Willie D do something, but that don't make Nelly a bad person. That don't make Willie D a bad person, right?
Not at all. I think that's what democracy is, right? That's what we're supposed to have, the option of choices, right? So what we do is we tend to sometimes make a quick, I would say, response to something that on the surface may seem like it's effed up because we don't agree with something else. Like I told you, I said, OG, I'm not political. I'm not out here trying to tell anybody who they should vote for. You know what I'm saying? This is not a campaign trail. This is not me telling you, yo, you should vote for this candidate or you should vote for this candidate. I think you should do your homework and figure out what best helps you and the people who you love and who you provide for, and you know how that runs, because I'm clueless on a lot of things when it get down to it. You know what I mean? Like they start putting 2 and 3 things. You think you voting for one thing and come to find out you was voting for 2 or 3 things. So I would feel messed up in my head if I told some brother or some sister, yo, you should vote for this. This is going to help Black businesses. But in that, at the same time, I didn't know that voting for that would take away from your Medicaid. And then that's what directly would have affected you. Then now I feel effed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I didn't know that. So what I tend to say is, yo, do your own homework and make your own decisions about it. But what I will say is that I respect the office. This isn't politics. The politics for me, it's over. He won. He's the president. He's the commander in chief of what I would like to say is the best country in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, but I know everybody knows I'm from St. Louis. Everybody knows St. Louis is what made me. That's what I wear on my chest and my heart. But I was born on a military base in Austin. My father served, my grandfather served, my uncle served, my auntie served, my cousins served. I've entertained the troops all around this world. I've entertained the troops. Ain't no money in that. That's something that I felt I had to do because I was one of those kids on those military bases. You see what I'm saying? Far be it at a young age, but I was there. I know what that meant to them families that have been away from for home for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Sometimes could be 10 year plus, dependent. And here we get a chance to go out here and bring a little bit of home to these people. And I mean, long story short, I know, like, if these people, the military means a lot to me. right? If these people can, these are people that enlist, these people give their lives, they give everything that they have so that we can have these choices, so that we can have these freedoms. And here's the kicker. They do it no matter who is in office. People act like the men and women of our military don't get a chance to vote. They get a chance to vote too. Sometimes they candidate don't win, but who's ever in office, if they push the button, they got to go. They got to go.
What does the military have to do with the inauguration?
That means if these people can give their life for the office, Nelly can perform. If these people can give their life for the office out of respect, they give their life for the love of this country. I love this country as well. It is an honor for me to perform for the president of the United States, regardless of who is in office. If President Biden would have asked me to perform, I would have performed. If Vice President Kamala Harris would have won and asked me to perform, I would have performed. I did a thing with Vice President Kamala Harris. Could have been last year, a year or two ago, a Juneteenth event. I respect the office. It wasn't politics. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was an honor for me to do it.
Considering the backlash that you've received for agreeing to this performance, right?
But I've been getting backlash. I've been getting backlash my whole career.
But this particular backlash is different. Right. How do you reconcile your artistic choices with the diverse political beliefs of your fan base?
That's my fan base. If my fan base really have a political belief, right? Here's the thing. Like, I agree in family first. I believe in family first. Period. Family before politics, family above and beyond. Like, right? Like, so now we don't always seem like we're making those choices sometimes when when we grow up the way that we grow up. Sometimes when we in the hoods and we're doing certain things, it's like, no, you're not putting your family first when you out there hustling, or you're not really putting your family first. Like, we can rationalize that and say that we are. But really we're not, because we're taking certain choices. But in our hearts, we truly believe that. So in this type of situation, if my fans are so if politics is above and beyond anything other than what that person stands for, what that person has done, then I apologize that I, quote unquote, let you down, because I thought you was riding with me for the scholarships that I've been giving away since I've been in this business. I thought you was riding with me for the people that I got signed up on the bone marrow stem cell registry that was all record breaking and helping people save lives. I thought you was riding with your boy for the children that we visit at Children's Hospital to brain. I thought you was riding with me for the bikes and the presents and the things that we give away to unfortunate kids at Christmas. I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't an RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like, to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to perform?
No. She didn't invite me.
She didn't invite me either, man. I was going to do all at home.
Like, so, but I don't knock the ones that did. I don't knock the brothers and sisters that benefited from it. I don't knock the correspondents that may have gotten money to do that. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country, have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever. What
do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever. We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. And here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Hold on. He did create
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
He did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years. That had mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part, that said that the crime bill played a huge part. No, he didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do? I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, he did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, oh, okay, is he written to him now? So nobody's allowed to change, right? See, here's the thing. So we can talk about past, but we never want to talk about our past. If our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what our men did, we always call it rehabilitation. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. He's not the candidate for the United States. He's the president. He won.
I think if Trump, some of these ways, like, you know, with the housing discrimination that he participated in back in the 80s, if that was a one-off, if that was, or even if he had some other things going on where he looked like a bigot to us, that might be one thing. But it's another thing when he starts saying things like when you have a situation where you have black folks getting their heads blown off by the police with impunity, and Trump says, I'm going to give them even more impunity. Hold on. We're going to be the ones affected the most by something like
impunity. He's not giving them.
He didn't say he was going to give them impunity. He said he was going to give them immunity.
Right. Not for working outside of your job. Nobody's going to give anybody immunity to go around and shoot and kill people, right? That means he could go around and shoot and kill the president. But that's what he said he was going to do. That means police can go around and shoot and kill the president. No, if you look at that law, it says outside of the scope of their job. It's the same thing, and a lot of us would agree right now that the police already have it, right? So why would we think that would mean that if they're not paying now, then they're not going to pay, right? Listen.
Man, don't hit me with the bird, man, dog. Don't hit me with the bird.
Yeah. No, because I'm trying to choose my words carefully, because I don't want to get into, rhetoric and regurgitation of what, back and forth on either side is happening, because that's not it. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. Because if you're saying in the 80s, if it would have been a one-off, well, okay, I'm not okaying anything he's done. I'm not here to take up for Trump. I'm just saying we don't hold everybody else accountable in the same manner. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, why aren't we holding mass incarceration and people who made a bill to encourage states to build more prisons? Why wouldn't we look at that crippled us as well? But somebody that owns a building in New York City, okay, that's in New York City, but that crime bill affected the whole United States. That crime bill affected every hood in the 90s. It affected every urban family to a certain degree, almost, that grew up in the 90s. We all come from, well, I ain't saying we all, people like us who come from certain areas of the states have people who were affected by this crime bill, mass incarceration. Now they say drug addicts, they need help. Back then, we were considered animals. In the 90s, we were considered animals. Lock them up. Don't treat them. Lock them up. Now, if you see it now, it's an addiction. We need to get these people help. That, to me, that's more racist. To me, it's more racist to say if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, to a black man on a black show in 2020, not what somebody did in 1980. To me, that seems more racist to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
You got a point there. Look, man, when you're right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? When you're right, you're right. You know, the thing about Biden, I do believe, I think we find ourselves in a very peculiar situation in this country as black people, where no matter which side we go on, even if we go on the black side, oftentimes we're gonna get stabbed in the back. We're in a country that targets us for failure, and you know, even when we want to get into the system and try to do the right thing and try to be you know, a conduit for change, oftentimes, you know, we find ourselves you know, crippled by the politics, and we can't really get a lot done. So it's like when you look at Biden, I think people want to believe that Biden has turned a new leaf. They want to believe that Biden has turned a new leaf because they gotta rock with somebody, right? We you know, like we're in a situation where, okay, we got to pick a side. You got to rock with somebody, and then you have those of us who say, man, fuck all of them. I don't want to rock with none of them. You know,
I'm independent. I'm independent. That's why I don't tell you.
I'm also independent.
That's why I don't tell you. I don't swing either way. The only reason we're talking today is because he won. He's the president. I'm here to perform for the office. That's all. That's that.
So your point. So what do you say to people who say, yeah, the Trump comes with the office? So you're performing for Trump. His name is on the inauguration.
Well, more than half this country voted for Trump. If you respect the process when the process works in your favor, respect the process when it don't work in your favor.
But I think that's hold on, stop right there. That's a good point. That's an excellent point.
Yeah.
One of the issues that people have is that Trump don't respect the process when it don't work in his favor.
Okay.
If things don't go his way, you know, like if he had not won, he would have said everybody cheated on him. He
okay, but I was told certain people when they go low, we go high.
No, when they go low, I go low.
We get even. I know
I'm going low.
I feel you.
I'm going low.
I feel you. Listen, let me tell you something, my brother. Like, I don't get into like federal politics or like that. I agree with the homie Killer Mike and the brother Killer Mike when he said, like, yo, you should be more on your state politics more than anything out of that. And I'm not saying that I'm really intertwined into all of that. I just want to do good by my people, and that means getting things done. That means getting things done, not out here mad about what's not happening, but you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you ain't helping nobody. You know, you bitching and you moaning, but what are you doing? Like, show me results from your bitching and your moaning. So I say that to say, I voted for President Obama. When Obama came through St. Louis, my brother, I went out there. I gave my support. I was proud to be back there. I love President Obama. I love Michelle Obama. I love the Obama family like everybody else. This has nothing to do with a political view. You see what I'm saying? Because you have your view and other people have their view. But above and beyond, when you hear certain people telling you don't go to holiday, don't go visit your family on holidays, because if you got a family member that voted differently than you, then you shouldn't go. Wait a minute, what? I got a 90-year-old granny. I'm not gonna go. What if my granny don't make it next year? We know tomorrow's not promised. So now I'm mad at the uncle who put me through high school, who paid for my car, who did this. Now I don't want to talk to him. So damn what he's done for me. I'm going to put politics over family. And you want me to believe that you for unity when you telling me don't go be with my family on the holidays because of politics? You should be the main component. Your politics should first and foremost family unite. Family unite. That's what your politics should first and foremost family unite. Anybody that's telling you not to be with your family because of politics, that's who you listen to. I'm just saying, that's who you listening to. Well, then I'm cool. Then you right. Nelly the sellout. Nelly's not the one, because Nelly ain't gonna let nobody tell them what to do with his family. There's no way I'm not going to see my granny on Christmas. There's no way I'm not going to see my granny on Thanksgiving. There's no way I'm not going to hang with my little cousins. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. When I ain't seen them all year, some people I ain't seen in 2-3 years. Come on, man. That's whack. That's
when we got on the phone. You know, during our conversation on yesterday, you reflected on the intersection of your artistic expression and the political implications of your performance at Trump's inauguration celebration. And you provided some insight into your motivations and reasoning behind, you know, getting on that stage. And I started thinking, because I'm a thinker.
Okay.
I started thinking, because I like to be like, I have my convictions like everybody else.
Yeah.
But I think one of the reasons why I've gotten as far as I've gotten is because, you know, I seek the truth, and I like knowledge, and I like information. And if I hear something that's truthful, then, you know, I got to accept it, because I don't want to be a damn fool. I don't want to look like a fool. So when I thought about that performance, you performing on that stage, you know, for Trump's inauguration, this Republican guy who is a MAGA supporter and blah blah blah, I started thinking like, well, how different is that than getting on stage at one of these venues that's owned by a MAGA supporter, and we have all of our celebrities and entertainers get on those stages and perform. Every single, whether you MAGA, whether you this or that, everybody that we love get on those stages at some point and grace those stages. And you don't care if they're a Democrat or a Republican that owns that venue. The same thing with when we even on this medium that we're on right now, and we're sharing this information and having this discussion. This medium that we're using right now, even StreamYard, is not a Democratic owned medium.
Right.
YouTube is not Democratic owned. I mean, it's good. You know, it's a public traded company, right? You know, Google. You know, YouTube is owned by Google, publicly traded company. But the CEO, you know, and a lot of the people in upper management, you know, they got different political views.
I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters to the people. Here we saying, I think sometimes, I mean, first of all, you're 1000% correct. You're getting, I know this me and you talking, but there's people on here that ain't gonna go, they're not gonna swim that deep. Because to be on the surface right now, and it's easier to be up here and just regurgitate, because nobody wants to think for themselves. I'm not here to take up for Trump. I'm not here to take up for Republicans. I'm not here to take up for Democrats. I'm not here to take up for anybody that has a difference of opinion from me. I'm just saying we fought to have a difference of opinion. Dr. King had a difference of opinion. Brother Malcolm X had a difference of opinion. You are allowed to do that. I thought that our rights entailed a certain form of dignity to be like, yo, you know what? I can agree with that. I cannot agree with that. You have the right to do that, my brother. I'm not going to take that route, but I'm going to do this. I just didn't think that politics should be over the person who we are. That's what I'm saying. Like, performing for somebody and voting for somebody is two different things. Endorsing people is two different things. And I don't know how that come about. So, and I'm trying to keep it short because I don't want to go where I know we can go. So,
to be clear, are you a Trump supporter?
Am I a Trump? I support the office of. I support the president of the United States, regardless of who's in office. Regardless, I respect the office. Like I told you again, I was born on this military base. My family has served, my brother. You say, well, what does that have to do? That has everything to do. That's the foundation of how you view everything. People get this thing, well, why do celebrities think they're above regular people? Because people put celebrities above regular people. Because now it matters what a celebrity does as opposed to what regular people do, right? So if we start looking at ourselves and say that we're no better than the men and women who protect this country, who don't have a choice and have to give their life regardless of who in office, then if I say if they can go to war and fight for this country, for the president, if a war breaks out in 2 months, they got to fight. They can't pack their bags up and come home. Even the ones that are agreeing that what you say, he's a racist, even the ones that agree with it, they still got to fight. They still got to live their life because he's in office. He's the president. It doesn't matter. Are we talking about the president or are we talking about the candidate? Are you talking about candidate Trump or are you talking about President Trump? That's two different people to me.
The candidate Trump and the President Trump is two different people?
Two different people.
So you saying, I guess your point would be
because I don't think Obama would sit there and laugh and chuck it up when he know cameras are watching with a known racist. I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would sit there, play buddy, chuck it up with somebody who he really thought was a known racist or Hitler or whatever they said. Like, I don't think he would do that. I just don't think he would do it.
I think he'd do it. I mean,
why? Why would he get a pass?
Because Obama is a former president, so it's the dignified thing to do. You know,
so it's politics again.
It's the politics.
So it's politics. It's politics. So we right back in politics again. So politics.
It's also politics is the reason why Michelle is not.
So politics excuses politics. So politics excuses politics. I'm just looking for the equality in what you're saying. Because Black people, we fight for equality. We fight for equality. We fought for equality. We fought to be able to be in the military, to defend the country that don't even respect us. We fought for that first. We fought to vote for a president that might not even respect us. We fought for that because we wanted the equality. But we are not now giving equal judgment. We're saying, okay, well, that's different. Yeah, he said some racist shit, but I don't believe he a racist. He might have said some racist shit, but I believe he a racist. Well, I'm not a politician, man. You didn't see me out there on the campaign. You didn't see me telling y'all, yo, you should vote for this candidate. You didn't see me out there telling you should vote for this candidate. But I am honored to be performing for the office, for the president of the United States, regardless. Ain't another president asked me to perform. Ain't nobody called Nelly. I would have performed.
Well, ain't nobody. Well, nobody ever asked you to come to a Klan rally either. But you know
what you mean? Why would I go to a Klan rally? I don't live in a Klan country.
Well, this is a Klan country.
No, this ain't no Klan.
No, this is a Klan country, man.
Where is it?
This is a Klan country.
Where it is?
This is a Klan country because when you think about the Black Panthers and you think about the Ku Klux Klan is still riding.
Okay, all right. Well, wait a minute. What is the Klan? So you saying it's a Klan?
They dismantled.
So the Klan. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why we have a Klan jury.
Okay. So who was the? Hold on. And what party was the Klan?
What party is the Klan?
What party is the Klan?
The Republican Party.
Why? They was created by the Democrats. They was created by the Democrats.
Yeah, the Democrats, yes, the Democrat Party.
The Democrats created the Klan.
Yes,
that's what you're saying.
Yes, they did.
Oh, okay. So what we talking about?
But you do understand.
So what we talking about?
But you do understand that these are just names because.
OG. So listen, OG. So if the Klan was created by the Democrats, if the Democrats created the Klan, they cool now?
Who cool now?
Whoever created the Klan.
No, ain't nobody cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody cool. But let me make this point. When I've heard a lot of people say stuff like, well, you know, Democrats, they created the Klan, so
they did.
Yeah, they did. Right. They absolutely created the Klan.
Why that don't matter though?
But listen to what I'm saying. All the Klan did was change parties. It's like they change parties like you change your name. Hold on. If I go out here and shoot somebody and kill somebody right now, Willie D killed that person. But after I kill him, I change my name and say, my name ain't Willie D. My name Michael Stokes. Michael Stokes killed that person, not Willie D. I'm the same person. The Democratic Party, the Republican Party, the Democrat Party and the Republican Party are based on ideologies. It ain't got
no facts, but I'm saying
on
I'm not
ideology.
for either.
So all the parties did was change names.
But if we're independent,
change their name and they kept those same ideologies.
But what I'm saying is that I'm only speaking on the facts. I'm not telling you what party you should be, OG. But I'm not telling you what party you could be. But if you ask me something, if you say, yo, this is a Klan country, okay, then where did the Klan come from? The Klan came from this party. So all the damage that the Klan did in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, like we from the South. I was born in Texas. You live in Texas. I was raised in Missouri, a slave state, and all of that. So all the damage that they did, but that party. So we supposed to forgive everything that come along with that, right?
No, they did it under a different name. It's the same people. They just changed their name. That's all I'm saying. It's the same people. They just changed their name. They changed their name. That's all they did. It was just a name change. It's the same people.
But we okay in it. It's cool. It's cool.
No, it's not. No, it's not cool. It's not cool because as I mentioned earlier, if we want some action in this country, we're gonna have to get down with somebody. And I do agree with what you said yesterday. I do agree with what you said yesterday when you said that we gotta get down with whoever get down with us. Whoever gonna rock with us, whoever gonna give us what we need, whoever gonna bow down to our commands, that's who we need to be meeting with and having conversations with.
Who's presenting the best options of being able to when you say evolve, if you want to use lack of word, use the term. And I'm saying that from a standpoint of growth. I'm saying it from a standpoint of being able to fend for ourselves. Like you said, like we so keen on this government to fix us when, plain and simple to me, why are we asking white people to fix us when they the person that broke us in the first place?
Right.
Like we got to fix ourselves, my brother. Like I do believe that, but I believe that the right is too far right, and I believe that the left is too far left. I definitely believe.
Stop.
I definitely believe.
Hold on. Let me go get. You just pulled out the shotgun.
No, I'm just saying. Like I definitely believe.
Too far left, and the right is too far right.
Definitely. I definitely believe the left is too far left and the right is too far right. That's why I don't want to sound like I'm defending what somebody has done in the past. I'm just saying let's hold everybody to the same accountability. That's why I'm trying to choose my words when I'm saying certain things, because I don't want to sound like I'm defending anybody. I just want to say, like, if you're going to do that for this, let's do that for this. If not, then it's never going to be, we're never going to move, right? Because we know anger stifles progress. Anger don't do nothing but destroys. You know what I'm saying? It destroys. And we're not going to get anywhere by fucking up our own shit. Basically, I forgot you. I'm making sure you ain't on TV. I ain't want to say. I ain't want to say that, but yeah. So I'm with working with anybody, man. Like I said again, I will work with Republicans, Democrats, anybody that's in my city to help my city be better. I don't care about a party. I don't care about a party. Because to me, I mean, to be frank, I don't want to offend nobody. Both parties full of shit. Like, they need each other to keep the other one going. And then you got correspondents and people get paid to tell you who to vote for. In that grand scheme of things alone, you know it's some bullshit. Like how can somebody get paid to tell you who to vote for? And you think that's honest? You think that's coming from an honest place, or is that coming from a place of, well, shit, no wonder if they candidate lose, then they're going to lose money. Of course they're mad. So it results in them telling you not to visit your family during the holidays. And that's wild. That's the only thing I can't get down with. I'm just like, yo, we should never be trying to tell any of us not to be with our families. You see what I'm saying? We all know tomorrow ain't promised. We all know that, yo, regardless of what happened, we should be able to come together as family. And I'm just saying, if you truly about unity, then stop saying get away from it. Stop saying get away. Stop saying get away if you truly about unity. Because if you truly about unity, then be about unity. If you truly rolling with righteousness, then just say what's right. Now, if somebody do what's wrong, then we can acknowledge it and then understand that you have a choice. I'm not defending anything that President Trump, candidate Trump, realtor Trump did in his past. No. You got the right to be pissed if it affected you. You got the right to be angry if it affected you. Like, you had the right to vote for him or not vote for him. But as of today, he's the president of the United States. And I'm performing for the office that I was taught to respect out of people that gave their lives for this country, that was in the military on my side. I was taught to respect that office. Regardless.
I'm gonna give you some credit for this right here, bro, because I don't have family that's directly close to me that have served in the military. I'm not a military brat, right? I don't have like a brother or a father, who served in the military. I don't even know if I have an uncle who I'm sure somewhere down the line I got an uncle somewhere, but I'm not. I haven't been that close to the military. Like I got some friends who have served, but my thing is, so I understand your experience, because of that experience that you had is very different from my experience. Okay. And I know that I know what you're saying when you're talking about like being able to sit down and have a conversation with anybody, and it doesn't matter the Democrat or Republican, they all full of shit or whatever. And I do know that they all are full of shit. Both parties are full of shit. I do know that. Mm-hmm. However, I'm one of those dudes that I can hold a grudge. And, the thing about Trump was that when look, I'm not even a big Barack Obama advocate of, but when he came after Barack, I took it personal because I knew that he was coming after Barack because Barack was a black man and Barack was about to become the commander-in-chief. There are white people out there who are okay with black folks being a mayor, a governor, perhaps a governor, senator, congressperson, city council, chief of police, mayor. But when Barack looked like he was about to become the president, the number one uno, a lot of people lost their minds and showed their true colors. And before that, Trump had never went after a president on that type of scale. He never went after a president like that. When he started calling Barack, saying Barack, bringing up the birther issue,
Oh,
and yeah.
I know. Listen, hold on. And again, we're talking about candidate Trump. We're talking about the dirty game of politics, right? We're talking about the dirty game of politics, which I'm not okaying. I'm saying that's why I stay out. I'm not telling you who to go for, or
no, I got your point,
or who not to go for. I understand that part. That's why I don't perform on the trail, on the campaign trail. I don't do that. I'm gonna let that ride. You do your thing, because I know how messy that can get. They both spewing lies. Everybody's telling lies across the board. Everybody's giving half-ass information on both sides. On both sides. Everybody's doing it. That's the game. It's been the game. They playing the game. It's business. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know why everything else gets taken out, and we want politics to be the purest form of people's relationship, and we know that it's the worst form of people's
yeah. Politics is a dirty game.
It's a dirty game.
To finish my point, I was saying that because I hold a grudge so good, it's one of my greatest assets, and but also shortcomings. I can admit that. But so I under no circumstance would ever perform at a Trump inauguration because of that. Like, okay, I don't like the dude, and I'm gonna forever not like the dude. I don't like him, and I'm just gonna keep that same energy. And I know it's other people out there that's worthy of this vitriol that I carry. But Trump, he got a special place, for this angst, man. He got a special place. He earned it. And so you being my friend, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna say it publicly. I absolutely forbid you to perform at that inauguration.
But Willie D, let me tell you something. I was with you at a party, at a gathering that we just did in your town. We was at a club, and we came out, we was partying. The people wanted me to come out, say a few words, rap a few songs. They ain't paid me. The people, they turned back, they looked at the OG Willie D. You held up your cash app, and you told them people, there it is. Now, I respected you for it. But them was the people that wanted Willie. The people. And I'm here to tell you, wasn't no white, a few white faces in there, but that club was full of black faces. And they wanted that OG Willie to come out there and just say a few words to the people. My OG held up that cash app, and then I think you might have held up that PayPal after that. But it was a cold move, and I respected you for it. I said, hey, he get that right to do that, because he put that work in, and I'm sure he has his reasons on why he do that. So out of my love and respect for the OG, I'm not going to even question his reasons. What I do know is that I believe that he's a brother of integrity. So I'm sure he got his reasons not to come out here and do what the people is asking him to do. So I'm gonna let him have his choice, and I respected it.
You know what, bro? That was a low blow. It was very well articulated, though. I mean, very well articulated. But
that's the truth.
It was the truth. It was a low blow, though.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that was a shot. I don't think that was a low blow at all. I think it was a blow explaining, like, even if we don't agree with that, if you fuck with the person, then you gonna allow that person to do what they do and not question, and or what you said, forbid. Like, I'm like, at the evil, like, all right. So, because my personal reasons are never involved in why you won't do something, OG. I will never put my personal reason, because I believe in you. I trust you. I know you very well up on top of your game. So if you say you don't want to do something, I'm not going to question it. Now, if you feel at liberty to talk to me behind the closed door and explain why you didn't want to do it, then I'm gonna take that forward. But I would never tell you in public, I forbid you to do something, because you got a voice. You got a voice. And you the OG. You the legend. You the GOAT. Like, this is, I can't do that. I would never get into that. I would never get into that.
But man, I appreciate you coming on, man, and I appreciate you being candid.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, I wanted you to I wanted to talk to you, publicly, and let the people hear what you had to say. I know you don't owe anybody any explanation. You ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. You, Nelly, you your own man. But you know what I'm saying, I do know that you do care about your fans. I know that for a fact.
OG,
So,
I ain't talked to nobody. You the first person I talked to. Now, this is a global situation. I ain't on CNN. I ain't on this. I ain't on that. I'm talking to the OG.
Respect.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's because at the end of the day, I know you got your show, but I know you got love for me at the end of the day, regardless. Because like we just explained, that I got my reason on why I feel the way that I feel. And it's just not on the surface, because if I was to let anybody tell me what I shouldn't do, it would be the same thing as everybody's not going to agree with the moves people make, but in their heart, they feel like they're doing it for the right reasons, and they feel like it's going to help progress. Yeah. Like, I'm always been a positive person, OG. I can't be angry, or I try to be. I'll be angry in the moment, but I can't stay angry, because I feel like I won't do nothing when I'm mad. I won't get up when I'm mad. I can play sports when I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I won't do anything that's going to positively move me and who I give a damn about in the right direction. And that's hard for me. So sacrifices and adjustments must be made, because those are the ones that were brought so we can sit here and talk and have choices in the first place. Yeah. So
what are you gonna perform, man? I think a lot of people, I've heard people.
Listen, ain't nothing more American on that music than Nelly like that, man. I'm from the hoods to the woods. So we gonna run it off. A couple of joints. Anything you want to hear in particular? You know what I'm saying?
How much time do you have?
I think we up there for a while. I think it's anywhere from like 20 to 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Could be 15 to 30 or something like that. So it's like a variation.
I think you should perform Tip Drill. I'll say give it to him raw, man. They asked for it. They asked for Nelly. Give them Nelly.
Hey, listen. Let me think. Let's see.
Let's see, said the blind man. Thanks for coming on the show, King.
No, anytime.
I appreciate you, man. And look, man, I hope everything go well for you, man, and more success down the line. And congratulations on the new edition. Congrats. I know it's a beautiful time right now.
Yeah, man, it is, and I'm thankful for it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to stay positive, man. I can't complain, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a beautiful family. I got to spend the holidays with my family, with my mom. Now, my mom agree with you. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Like,
what?
No, don't get it twisted. My mom supports her son. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my mom was not a fan of me doing this, but my mom loves her son. So, like you said, again, it's family first. She's going to support her son. That's politics. That ain't got nothing to do with, how I believe. I'm allowed. And those are one of the people who taught me to think for myself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's love. So I appreciate that. And I hope everybody is well with you.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Nelly, the one and only.
Let's get to it.
No more talk.
Love, champ.